Hey guys, this is Rohit and welcome back to AutoClan. So we are back with another car review. So today I'll be reviewing the all new Honda City 2020. And if you want to see car reviews like this, you can go ahead and check out the links in the description for more such car reviews and videos. So you can go ahead and check it out. And subscribe our channel for more such videos. So right in front of us is the Honda City 2020 base variant petrol version, which is the iVTEC. So this model is named as V, which is the base variant, and we have the other two variants which are VX and ZX. So VX being the mid variant and ZX being the top end variant. So all of these three variants which I have mentioned, the V, VX and ZX, are both available in petrol and as well as the diesel. So right in front of us is the V manual petrol. So this variant is powered by a 1500cc petrol unit that produces 120 brake horsepower and a maximum torque of 145 Newton meters. So you get the 6-speed gearbox for this manual variant, and the CVT variant gets the 7-speed automatic transmission. And coming to the other fuel spec, the diesel is powered by a 4-cylinder 1500cc that puts out 98 brake horsepower and a maximum torque of 200 Newton meters. And it gets a 6-speed manual gearbox, and there is no automatic transmission like I said. So to put it in simpler terms, you don't get automatic transmission for the diesel variant. Coming to the equipments and features, the new Honda City 2020 gets the following things. So you get auto LED headlamps, 8-inch touchscreen infotainment, Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, automatic climate control, cruise control, connected car tech, Alexa integration, power folding wing mirrors, sunroof, keyless entry and go, and remote tailgate release. And coming to the safety features, the Honda City 2020 is equipped with 4 airbags for this variant, while the higher variant gets 6 airbags. You get ABS, ESC electronic stability control, you get traction control, tire pressure monitoring system, rear view camera, rear parking sensors, and hill assist. Then we have the prices. So the base model diesel one costs around 12,39,000 ex-showroom Delhi, and the top model diesel costs around 14,64,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi, and the petrol base model V costs around 10,89,000 rupees ex-showroom Delhi, which is right in front of us, and the top model ZX CVT costs around 14,44,000 ex-showroom Delhi. So here are the tires. You get 16-inch tires. So these are 185 by 55 section tires. So you get 16-inch alloys. So coming to the brakes, you have a ventilated disc at the front, and at the rear you get drum brakes. So these are the power folding wing mirrors. So you don't get a sunroof for the base variant. It is only available for the other two variants, the mid spec which is the VX and the top spec which is the ZX. There's the shark fin antenna, and you get rear window defogger. So these are the LED tail lights, and there are no LED fog lamps here. It's only available for the top end variant. So here you can see the city badging. There's the Honda emblem. So here you get the iVTEC badging, which is the petrol, and the model, which is the V. And here you can see the black finish on the rear lights. So there are the parking sensors. And there's the rear view camera. Let me open the trunk and show it to you. So here's the trunk. So the boot capacity is 506 liters, and it's big enough for the segment. And you don't get any trunk lights here. And let me show you the space saving tire. So here's the extra tire. Let me close it. Like I said, there's the rear view camera. So there are some sharp creases over the doors and the sides. And you get keyless entry and go for the passenger side too. And let me open the passenger side and show it to you. So you get the beige interiors here. You get chrome handles for the door openings. And in the doors you have some bottle holders. So this beige interior looks classy. So you get the angle adjustment or the reclining angle for the passenger seat. So here is the passenger side air con vents. So you can control the airflow and as well as the direction. The dash looks as if it is made of soft touch plastics, but it is not. It's just the look of it. So you get the black finish separating the dash and the beige tone interiors. So here is the glove box and it has decent space. So this city is one of the longest car in its segments. So the length is 4.549 meters and the width is 1.748 meters and the height is 1.489 meters and the wheelbase is 2.6 meters and the curb weight is around 1200 kgs. So at the front you have this extended chrome finish. So the chrome bits extend all the way over the headlamps. So here you can see the chrome finish over the headlamps. So you get projector headlamps along with the side indicators. And you get a single line LED DRL strip over the headlamps. I'll show it to you in a second. So here is the keyless entry and go for the driver's side door. So here is the start stop button. And let me turn on the lights and as well as the hazard switch. So alright, there you go. You have the LED projector headlamp and there's the blinking side indicators and the LED DRL strip running over the lights, and also you get fog lamps for this variant. So this is how it looks at the front with the lights on. Alright, let me turn off the lights and let's move on to the interiors. The door opening is wide enough. And here is the height adjustment for the driver's seat. And there's the trunk opener here. So here's the button for the ESC off, electronic stability control. You can switch it off from here. And here you can control the light intensity. And underneath you have some space to store stuff. Alright, let's get in. So coming to the steering, it's not leather wrapped. You'll be getting it for the next variant, which is the VX, and the top variant ZX. So you have some controls on the steering. On the left you have controls for the infotainment. So you can increase the volume, change the tracks. And right below it you have the controls for the phone. And on the right side you have the controls for the cruise control. So you get cruise control for the base variant. and there's a button for the voice inputs. So here is the instrument console. So you have tachometer onto the left and speedometer on the right side, and in between you have the digital odometer. So you get some information in the odometer screen. So there's the time, the kilometers run, you can set the trip, and you have the temperature, and you have some bars in the left side and the right side of the odometer. So the left vertical bar is for the instantaneous mileage and the right side bar is for the fuel gauge, and you have the temperature in between. So the instrument cluster is basic with all the functions. And this petrol variant manual transmission loves to be revved a lot. So yeah, maybe you can rev it all the way up to 7000 rpm. And you get all the indicators in the instrument console itself. So you have all the indications in it, like low fuel indication, seat belt warning, handbrake, battery life, service interval, and all those features and all those safety features and indications. You get it in the instrument console. So here is the driver's side aircon vent. And actually there are some buttons on the left side of the driver's seat. Yeah, right there you can control the trip and the clock. So you don't have to operate it from the steering wheel. And there's the infotainment screen. And there's the automatic climate control. The fit and the finish is so good. I mean, it's better than the other segment cars. The knobs and the digital unit feels premium. So from the left knob you can control the speed of the fan, and the right you can control the temperature. And the knob in the middle is used to control the airflow or the air conditioning like the way you want it. They have the AC. Let's switch off the AC. So you have the power ports and the USB ports. So you get a larger capacity power outlet here, which is 12 volts, 180 watts maximum. And there are the other two USB charging ports. One is a 1.5 amperes and the other is a 1 ampere. Charging port. And you have some space over here. And there's a provision to store your phone while charging. Yes, you can put your phone here. So you have two cup holders. So here is the gear knob. So this is a manual variant. It's a 6-speed manual. So this is a 6-speed manual gearbox. So you don't get a leather wrapped gear knob. Transmission. There's an automatic and the same petrol variant. So here is the handbrake, and you have some space here underneath the handbrake. Maybe you might want to keep your keys here, but they might rattle and annoy you, so it's better you put it somewhere else. So there's the armrest. So you have some decent space in the armrest, and you don't get charging ports inside the armrest. Alright, let's get back to the infotainment. The infotainment looks kinda aftermarket, but it's okay for the resolution and the touch sensitivity and responsiveness. The graphics are good. You have apps. So you get radio, USB iPod, Bluetooth audio, phone, apps and settings. And this variant comes with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So here is the main window. You have the date, time and the day. So here you can change the radio stations, the FM. Let's switch it off. So here is the rear view mirror. So here you have the reading lights for both the passenger and the driver. And here is the vanity mirror. And in the center you have a single unit reading lights for the rear passengers. So here are the driver's side controls for the windows, side mirrors and the lock function. So here is the ORVM control, which means you can control the angle of the side mirrors electronically from the driver's side by just operating the switches here. So you can control both the left and the right side mirrors, and you have a button for auto folding, and here you can control all the 4 power windows. Alright, let's switch off the ignition and Let's get back into the rear seats. So you have wide opening doors at the rear. So you have bottle holders in the doors. And here you get the chrome finish. And you get the center armrest and cup holders for the rear passengers, which is good for a base variant. The interior is quite roomy and comfortable with these beige interiors. It has the best knee room and the leg room in the segment. It is a lot better than the Verna with respect to the rear space. So you get two aircon vents for the rear passengers along with the USB charging port. I just love this beige interior. And you don't get the rear curtain for this model to block the sun. It's only available in the higher variants. And in the center you have a single unit reading lights for the rear passengers. So you get fabric upholstery for the base variant, while the other two models, the VX and the ZX, get leather upholstery. So that's all for today, guys. And I would like to mention the showroom here. It's the Central Honda, Visakhapatnam. And if you're planning to buy a Honda car, you can visit Central Honda. Thanks for watching this video and I hope you liked it. So give it a like and share, and don't forget to subscribe this channel. So thank you and have a nice day, and see you in the next car review.